Hey guys, how's it going? It's Thomas for Life of Tech. Hey, so I've been working on upgrading my live game on YouTube. Sorry, let me Hey guys, it's Thomas from Life with Tech here. I have been trying to upgrade my live game here a little on YouTube. Some of you know, I do use Ecamm for these live streams. And normally before I go live, I do like a 15, 20, 30 minute countdown timer at the beginning. Um, and the idea is so I could do some behind the scene preps while I'm getting ready and let other live people fall in the door. Uh, and like you guys know, I also break down these lives because they are kind of long. The more behind the scenes. They are not perfect. I usually edit them and re-put them back up and even break them down into little chunks. But again, I was thinking about this intro for that 15 to 30 minutes at the beginning. There's a counter so you know when it ends. Um, and we'll take a look at that in a second. But my thought was, why not show a video, right? So for like my unboxing videos, I very much do like the review videos. I very much take the unboxing segment that's pre-recorded and put that on there because unboxing is unboxing, right? There's not much to it. It's nice, but we could show off things during the review. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. But when I was building that, I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice to just have kind of a dynamic reel, right? Like people do in movies and other things. Why couldn't I make something that would pull dynamically from a YouTube playlist and play a couple of seconds of each video in that playlist? So I set down that through that direction on doing that, and pretty much I got something. It's been evolving a little more and a little more. I wanted to see what you guys think of it so far, see what it looks like in Ecamm, and I'll even show a little bit of the code and the way it works. So Ecamm actually uses widgets. So basically, this could all be written in HTML. I am using the YouTube API. If you don't use it, you end up getting locked out after a couple of searches or API pulls. So yeah, so let's take a look here. So first, let's show these are all old placeholders, but I'll show. So this is kind of a normal countdown, right? Then I've gone ahead and did this one, right? So you still have the counter and stuff. The right hand side, I have a video playing. I did put a little blue overlay to match everything up. It doesn't need to stand out so much. So I liked how that came out. So I do an unboxing of the product I'm going to review. And then from there, I just throw it into this live waiting thing. And then when that's over, I go into the review, right? So now this brings me to this playlist, this reel. So this is what it's gonna look like. Let me. So there it goes. So basically it runs through 15 seconds of each video. So I keep tweaking this more and more, and making settings so it could work for anything, and then some error settings and whatnot. But the idea here is it'd be very easy to just have this point to one specific playlist, and you just keep adding videos to that playlist. and it'll pull videos from there. And it's dynamic, so it'll just keep pulling. So in between videos, there's this little like 1 or 2 second delay between videos. So I hid that with a video, a local video. There could also be a static image, which I have a setting in there, so you could choose either one. But I'm using a little 3 second swipe video that I have that I use for things. That's that little Life with Tech logo with the white background and everything you'll see coming here in a second. There it goes. And there's an error correction in there too. If there's something wrong with the video or anything, it will skip it and go to the next video. But yeah, so that is what it looks like. I could also set it to, again, I keep tweaking it, right? So I have it set to either start the video at the very beginning, or I can make it so it starts maybe 30 seconds in or a minute in, depending on that playlist and how I want to configure that and set that up. But I thought this was a neat thing to do during that waiting time, right? Is to show off some other reels, other videos that was made, rather than it looking boring and whatnot. I do have the audio turned off. There is an option to turn it on and off, but I figured 15 seconds of things, unless you're chopping it up really good, it might be a little jarring. But normally I would just have a little music going over this during that countdown. Yeah, so let me take you to my desktop and we will go through what this looks like. So ultimately in Ecamm, all you do with an HTML file is you drag and drop it on there and you configure it, right? This is pretty straightforward over here. You just have a couple of settings to adjust it and lay it out. I mean, you could put some other graphics in front of it. I was trying to keep it simple until I know exactly how I wanted to do this. Okay, so let's jump to my desktop. Okay, I'm on my desktop here. I do use a version of like GitHub. It's called Git, so I put all my code and everything on there. And this way I have revisions and everything. So these are kind of my notes. So some features, seamless video looping, like we said. We smooth the transitions between the video by showing that little 3-second video over it. Full screen playback, customizable settings. So I've just recently made another page for the settings, and I'll go through that. There's error handling, so if the video don't load, it will skip to the next one. Yeah, so like I said before, you do need the YouTube API key, and I've put this in to another file mainly for this video, knowing that I was going to do that. This way I'm not showing that off, making it a little easy for the lives. The static video, the transition duration, video duration, the audio, if we're going to enable it to turn it off, retry limit, customization. Yeah, so the transition media, it could be an image or a video. I've noted with someone else on the Facebook groups, sorry, I can't think of his name right now, but I'll throw him in the comments. He did something similar to this, and he found out through Ecamm that if you're loading a video locally in Ecamm, that it needs to be a WebM to work correctly, which is why we're using a WebM and not an MOV file or something. Video looping. Okay, so basically here's my folder, right? We have the HTML over here. We'll open it up real quick in, let's see, we'll open it up in Nova here. No, I'm not going to sync that right now. So, very, very straightforward code here, right? Here's the body, our loading.jpg. intro 3.web. So those are static in here. I might add them to the config as well, so it's easier to choose. This is just one of those things that it's, it's evolving as we go. Your playlist, you need to get your playlist ID here. Basically, just look in the URL. You'll have that string in there for the playlist. All these settings get configured through the config, loading the config settings. So these are the default if nothing is changed. What else? Here's the Google API stuff. The embed. All right, just, a quick look for you guys. If you guys are interested in the code, let me know. I have no problem with sharing it and throwing it out there. So before we look at that code, so let's just show this off. So again, we could open this in Safari. So just like it was doing in Ecamm, it's pulling it in. It's full screen because that's what you need, right? So that's what the video looks like. And now if we open up the config file that I just made not too long ago, sorry, that opened onto another screen. So these are the settings that I have in here currently. Let's zoom in a little bit. It might be a little harder for you guys to see. So in here, it makes it really easy. So if I want to go, if I don't want to use the static video, I would uncheck this, and then it will load just the JPEG image in the middle between videos. And here's the transition duration. I chopped it to about 3. I like 3 for my video. Works pretty good. Again, the video duration itself. This is how long. So the 15 seconds I have it. I had like 20 and 30, but I felt like they were starting to get a little long. And I don't want to bore people. Let me know if 15 works for you guys. The audio. The enable audio, again, I think it's a little jarring for, things skipping around. If you curated your videos very well and you're doing it very specific, that might work well. Retry limit, I just leave to 1. So that's there. There's also a setting in there that I didn't put. Let's see. I should add that to the config when I have time. So right now it's just loading at the beginning. Oh, maybe I took it out. I did have a setting in there. I think I took it out when I made the config. I'll probably put it back in. Rather than starting it at the very beginning of the video, you can have it start at a couple of seconds in, or whatever you set it to. Yeah, again, let me jump back to the playlist so you guys could take a peek at it again. Let me know what you guys thoughts. Do you think it's a good idea? Is it something you guys would use? Do you want me to share it? Any other options or features that you guys could think of that I should throw into it? Make it a little more useful? What would be your use cases if you end up using this? Yeah, I'm shooting from the cuff on this video, just trying to show it off, which is why you see all these ums and uhs, right? You get it when people are shooting from the cuff. But until next time, guys, let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. I'll catch you then. Take care.